Greetings, fellow conquerors. This is darkfireslide, and welcome back to Great Britain here in EU4, where we are planning our next move. And honestly, I've been thinking about this. I stared at this for like 20 minutes before starting this episode, and honestly, I've been thinking about it. I don't think we have what it takes to beat Spain. And here's my reasoning. So, Spain has 95k force limit. We have about 190k. Which seems like a lot, except that our soldiers are, well, as we've discussed before, kind of crap. Which is really unfortunate. And even though our army tradition is actually at 52, which is quite good, this is my reasoning. If we attack Spain, we also have to fight Brandenburg, who has 36,000 troops, and we also have to fight Portugal, who is our ally, first of all, so by losing him, we lose him as an ally. And we also have to fight his 40,000 troops. So, total, Spain, Portugal, and Brandenburg put together have the same numerical, value as we do. Now, unfortunately, Lubeck only has, despite these really nice provinces, a force limit of 24. And while the Dutch do have 46,000, which is, it's less than their allies. And while we do have the Ottomans, who are at military tech 21, they don't really have anything else other than quantity, so while they do bring 170,000 troops to the table, Austria also likes Spain, and I'm really concerned that if we attack Spain, Austria would not give the Ottomans access, which would cause massive problems. So on top of that, even if we were to manage to win that, we really have to be concerned with Austria, who might look at this opportunity and say, you know what, it's time to attack, and they would declare war on us, and we would be dead because they have 98,000 troops. That's not really something I'm interested in. I'm quite comfortable in our current situation, and as a result, we're going to keep expanding into Karelia here by attacking Finland and Sweden. Neither of whom, well, we do have a truce with Finland for another 3 years, but Sweden we currently have no truce with, and while they are allied to Tver, Pskov, and Estonia, I think Lithuania would actually help us, though I don't know for sure because I can't check for a war yet. Now, all that being said, I would like to build up to this new force limit. We do have the manpower to just build another army altogether, which would appropriately be the Army of Scandinavia. For now, we're going to send this group back. We're going to send the Army of France back to, back to Europe. And get them ready for an invasion. It is kind of an unfortunate situation that we've kind of found ourselves in this sort of political deadlock, but my overall plan is once we get another military idea group, I'm thinking defensive, just for the extra morale, to help compete with the Spanish. Once we get that, then I think we'll be in a much better situation. We do have some Malian separatists threatening to fire, however the Royal Army is on standby with William Henry Benbow. And let's keep converting provinces. Let's see. Unfortunately, for our next idea group, I think we're going to take humanist ideas, so our army isn't necessarily going to get better faster, so basically we're just left to keep expanding. One thing I do plan on doing is we're going to annex Trier, because Trier is being a little shit, and he's not fabricating claims, so as a vassal he's useless, and so we're going to annex him, because we need vassals who are going to do the opposite of nothing, which is something, which is fabricating claims, which is useful. Let's see. The Army of France unfortunately taking attrition as it goes along the sea. Thankfully, we are at a time of great economic prosperity, as we are at 23 ducats a month in profit. I'll lose 2 prestige to get 1 Republican tradition. That seems completely fair to me. And the army sure is taking its time. I do like that we're in a position where we basically don't have to care about our fleet at all ever again. We have another election, and we're going to elect Augustus Cornwallis to the throne. How is he as a general? Let's find out. He's terrible. Cornwallis. He is only 32. I guess it makes sense. He is more of a politician. Now, the question is, what do we want to do with this extra money? Honestly, I think we invest it in making more money by building more buildings to, make us money. So let's do that. Alright, Malayan separatists have risen up. We have 28k. I think we're going to have to take a river crossing here. We do have a maneuver advantage, so we may not have to. Yeah, we have the maneuver advantage. We have pretty decent morale. What is our overall morale bonus here? We see we have this is with an advisor, so we have 10, 20, 21. See, Army Tradition actually providing quite a bit, up to 33, 40. We're up to 45% more morale, which is nothing to sneeze at for sure. A lot of that coming from prestige, and a lot of that coming from Army Tradition, which unfortunately Spain also has in spades. So again, kind of proving problematic for us there if we were to attack the Spanish. As much as I would love to stop them from colonizing more, but not really much that can be done on that front. We are attempting to grow our, grow New Desmond as much as possible, but even that is proving to be a somewhat difficult endeavor. Do we have any other separatists? Finnish seem to be chilling out. The Livonian separatists seem to be getting a little uppity. Other than that, pretty chill overall, I would say. Let's see. Now, some months have passed by, and we can fabricate another claim on Sweden. Let's see. Any good provinces? Not really that we can fabricate on. I mean, saving points is saving points. But, some of these provinces are just, not very good. Soroka here is a pretty good one. Can we fabricate on that one? We cannot. Alright, well, I guess we could take some of this, some of this land in the sea here. In the next war. That might work. Let's see. Sure, let's fabricate on Åland. Or however you pronounce it. How many mercs are in the army of Desmond? Just out of curiosity. We've actually got 16k infantry in the army of Desmond, and you know what? I'm okay with that. It makes sense. It makes sense to me anyway. Let's get the army of Desmond over there. Now, let's see. We have our modern stack here, and 848 is a nice stack of 20. Let's see, how much is that going to cost? It's going to cost 433 ducats to build that new army. So maybe we won't build it yet. We'll just get more manpower instead. Sure, Netherlands can have military access. That is fine. Yeah, 5 prestige loss from an event. Not a big deal. Now, let's see. Now this is convenient. Sweden is attacking Finland and Estonia, and it's entirely likely that he might just annex Finland. Which, if so, means we could just take that land in a war. Since we're out here in the middle of Russia and basically nobody cares about our aggressive expansion. Yeah, and I mean basically nobody cares about our aggressive expansion out here, so let's go ahead and pass the time a little bit. Making serious bank. Austria sabotaging our reputation. Unsurprising from such fiends. What else can you expect? Of course, we have better things to do than simply sit on our hands and do espionage. We have conquest to worry about. Let's see. I'm sorry, Oil Bucketland, but you're part of Great Britain, and our interests are your interests. So you're gonna get some Liberty Desire. However, we are also going to get 1 mercantilism, which is quite useful. Alrighty, keeping up the colonial train. As we can see here, New Desmond has 15,000 troops. How is New Desmond's Liberty Desire looking? He's at 15%. Whoa! Oil Bucketland now at 24% too. Crazy stuff. See, any other good provinces around here? I think we're getting most of the, well, we could take Chesapeake here. Wow, that's 10 development. Yeah, let's just take Chesapeake, honestly, since we can just walk there. It's an important center of trade. It's only 2 provinces away. I see no reason for us to not invest in taking that. Sweden appears to be winning his army, or winning his army. He appears to be winning his war. We'll leave Oil Bucketland alone, get another 10 points. And we are, of course, trying to save up a little bit here, because we're trying to get Admin Tech 22 so that we can get another idea group. Let's see, how close is Delaware to finishing? Delaware is almost done finishing, so although next month it will be done anyway, so honestly, let's just get the settlers in Nanticoke, I believe it is called, now called Baltimore, now that it's English. Wonderful name, that. And let us send a colonist there to colonize, as you might imagine. And now we're apparently making even more money. Hooray! Good stuff. Let's see. We are directing trade, I believe, yes, from the Chesapeake Bay. We could also do the same from the Gulf of St. Lawrence if we had another colonist, but we don't. So not going to worry about that. And yeah, we'll just let Sweden win his war here. We'll just kind of chill for a moment. Grow a little bit. We do, however, have some Livonian separatists. Thankfully, the army of France is right here. Let's see, let's hire another general. He's a 142. That is kind of mediocre in this stage of the game. I mean, the 4 shock is nice, don't get me wrong, but not exactly preferable. Oh dear. The Netherlands is requesting that you come to their aid in the Dutch reconquest of Friesland against Gelre, Saxony, Ragusa, and Augsburg. Alright, what have you done, Netherlands? What have you done? Oh, it's not a very big war. Yeah, sure. We accept. Thankfully, we have the Army of Scotland on hand. We will give them Henry Benbow. Ooh, there's a 51k stack there. Gross. Alright, let's get this army back across the strait. I don't think this is going to interfere with our plans at all. And let's go blockade. Alright, the Dutch taking on a battle there. Let's see, who else is in this army? We have... It's Augsburg, Nassau... Well, Nassau's on our side. So this will just be Augsburg and Saxony. So I don't really know where they're retreating to, if I'm being 100% honest. But we'll try to follow them. See if we can get a delicious stack wipe going. Oh, they're going all the way back to Augsburg's land. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's follow them. Send in the army of Scotland, you brave bastards. Oh, there's some peasants here. I mean, everyone's a peasant that isn't in the British Empire, but you know what I mean. And we'll take a river crossing, because why not? Probably a waste of troops, but we still won. Killed seriously more troops, even though we had a war, even though they had a better general. Well, they had a better shock general. We had better fire, and yeah, their lower morale just led to like serious amounts of casualties. Not really sure where they're going to retreat to on this one. Looks like they may be going back to... Oh, they're going to go to probably this province, Wittenberg, from the looks of it. And we'll just siege out Augsburg. We did lose 8,000 men there, which is kind of a shame, but not particularly worried about it. We'll pick up Diplotech 20. Get that squared away. Soon, Sweden. Soon. We can probably call in Lithuania against Sweden, and he'd be more than happy to join. Oh, whoa, hey, he's going to try to snipe this 11 stack. Did you take a... Oh, he took a river crossing? Saxony. Are you using bad tactics? Yeah, I'm using bad tactics. That's right. Now stop being bad. You're the Emperor, for God's sake. This is the third time we've gotten this stupid event in, like... My goodness. And, let's see, it's been, like, 10, 20 years tops. This is ridiculous. Do we spend another, 120 points to get Republican Tradition? I think we just get points for Republican Tradition this time. And, anyway, we're, nearing the end of the timer here, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode. Thank you for joining me, my fellow Britishmen, and I'll see you on the next one.